Hello and welcome to today's dynamic Pilates class. In this short and sweet and complete workout, we just need one resistance band. You choose what you would like to use. I've got both a flat band and handled tubing. I think for today I'm going to go with this blue because it's so pretty. That's a good reason, right? Okay, so grab your resistance band of your choice. Get ready for a very short, very effective, full body workout. Okay, we've got our favorite band. We're gonna put that down on the floor. We're gonna get ourselves put down on the floor and get ready for a nice, quick, full body workout. Give your bum bones a little rock left and right, make some space. Hands behind the thighs, lift up nice and tall, stack your vertebrae, shoulders are relaxed down from the ears, big in breath, and then exhale, round back. Scoop through the tummy, look down to the belly button, chin to chest, hips rolled under. Inhale, we roll back up, stack the spine, relax, shoulders lift out of the base of the skull, and then we exhale, round back. Seated cat-cow, just to bring a little mobility in through the spine, lifting and lengthening, shoulders relax down, and one more rounding back, scoop, 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 maybe releasing one or both arms. Inhale here, exhale, scoop, lift, lengthen. Let's try one more just for practice. Rolling back with or without your arms helping you. Roll, 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 scoop. Eyes look down to the tummy. Breath here and roll, scoop, lengthen. Take your legs out to where they feel comfortable. And remember that if straight legs makes you round, you bend the knees so you can maintain length in through that low spine. Grab hold of your band and give it a nice little fold left and right, making it a little bit smaller so we don't have tails flapping all over the place causing problems. And what we're gonna do is hold the band at shoulder height. Palms face down. Give those shoulders a nice big roll. Plug them back in so you feel your shoulder girdle nice and strong. Exhale, bring belly button to spine. And then your next inhale, we're gonna keep that nice length and lift of the spine. Big breath here, and then exhale, just twist, twist, twist. Big breath, open up through your side body, and then exhale, come back through center. Regardless if our legs are bent or straight, really drive through the heels, activate through your toes, breath in on the center, and then exhale, twist, twist, twist. So we found seated cat-cow for one plane of motion. Now we're finding a nice little twist for rotation. Big breath, inhale, exhale, twist, twist, twist. Careful that your arm's not pulling you on the twist. Make your body do the twist from the center. Inhale here, exhale back through center. One last, big breath. Exhale, twist. Inhaling, coming back through center. And then let's just take the band and bring it down past our thighs. Scoop the tummy, just like we came out of in cat, and draw the big circle up, lengthening and around, round the spine. Bring belly button toward the spine in this position. Rolling back, finding length. And then rounding forward, scooping through tummy. Let's do one more. Leaning back, anchor through your heels, lift and lengthen, find straight spine, and then exhale, round through the spine. Focus on belly button drawing towards the back, and then rolling things up, and shoulders up, back and down. Take your feet out a little bit wider now. I'll turn on the diagonal so it's a little bit better visually. And we still have our hands holding the band so it's not going to be flapping around. You might like to adjust the length so it's a little bit wider than shoulder distance apart. And to keep the shoulders happy, let's have thumbs facing up. It's going to help keep this part of our body nice and open. Big breath here. Now move your arms towards the wall in front of you. Exhale, plug your arms back in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plug them back and in. Okay, last one. We're reaching, reaching, reaching. Exhale, our arms are plugged in, shoulders down. So we've got nice stability in the shoulder girdle. Feet are a little bit wide or a lot a bit wide, whatever feels good for you. Knees can be bent, spines long. Adding on, let's move into soft. Big breath, inhale, exhale, twist, aim pinky finger to pinky toe, doesn't matter which foot you go to. And we come back up through center. Find that nice tall inhale, exhale, twist, and a little hinge from the waist. Notice a difference side to side. Inhale, up back through center. Let's do that again. Remember, pulling on the band is gonna add a little bit of resistance and assistance. Inhale, center, exhale, twist, hinge. Last set, we're gonna add on. Breath in here, exhale, twist, hinge, hold here. Little pulses with your exhales. Go 5, 4, 2, pinky finger to pinky toe. Last one, we come back up. Breath forward, exhale, plug the arms back in, think length. Breath in to prepare spine, exhale, twist, hinge, find the end range of motion, 5 little pulses, go 5, exhale, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big breath to come in, close those knees and legs together like a little book, bring the hands up past your nose, big breath, round the spine, drape the band across your legs, lean back, scoop, scoop, scoop. Ribs and hips are integrated. We roll up, we stack, we round, we scoop, bring belly button to spine. Even though we're folding forward, we're still thinking in that direction. So we're leaning back, we're lifting and lengthening, scoop belly button, arms come forward. Good, come up to a nice neutral spine, roll the shoulders up, back and down, and then let's find our band across one foot. If you're with me, let's do the foot that's closest to the screen. If you've got handle tubing, slip a handle over one foot. If you're working with a flat band like me, just double it up in half. And then again, give your bum bones a rock left and right. The leg that's furthest from the screen can be bent for stability. And we're gonna take our arms out again, finding a nice big breath. Sitting tall in the sits bones, exhale, drop shoulders down and in. Inhale, prepare the spine. Exhale, scoop, roll, halfway, halfway. Use the band here for assistance now, so we're not gonna fall back. We're gonna use our control in our tummy plus the help of the band. Pause here, and then inhale, stack and lift. We've already been here before. We just came out of it with our big circles. This time we're gonna exhale and roll all the way down. Let your leg be nice and strong with your heel on the floor. Let the band do the work. Take your time, scoop, scoop, scoop. Eyes are gonna travel past your toes, looking past your knees to your tummy. And then before you know it, you're on the ground. Ooh, I'm rolling onto the ground. I'm gonna scooch forward. When you find yourself nice and comfortable, keep that one stabilizing leg bent, other one comes up to the ceiling, and then choke up on the band where you feel tension, and then let your elbow drop by the side. It might find the floor, it might not, depending on the bounciness of your band. And then we're gonna take our supporting leg and either bring it out a little bit further or straighten it out. It's up to you for where your low back feels happy. Nice big exhale. Feel those ribs and hips knit together for stability. And we're gonna take the leg across on the inhale, make a big circle, and exhale to circle back up. Find the top of your clock, stop. Inhale down and around. Exhale, find the top of your clock, stop. Use precision. If your foot feels stable in the band, you can point the toe. If it feels like it might kind of slip around and fall out, just keep the foot in a position that feels comfortable. Inhale down and around. Exhale, stop at the top. We're gonna go the other direction. Take your non-banded hand, put it on your hip, make sure everything is stable. We inhale, go outside, down and around, zip up, find the top of the clock. So big circles or small circles, it doesn't matter what circle they are, but make them precise and keep the tummy and hips real stable. So pointed toes or flexed feet, whatever feels good for your legs and whatever feels safe for your band. This is our last one. Circling down and around, little pause at the top, bring your supporting leg up to bent, exhale, bring it up to tabletop, knee over top of hip. Have a big breath with your free arm, lengthen through that one side of the body, and then exhale, roll up, chin to chest, keep space from the chest. We're rolling, our eyes are looking between the knees, and then maybe looking down towards the tummies. And now we're gonna slightly point our top toe and add some little bicycles. So we're gonna switch it out. We might need to switch the tension on the band as we do this. And again, if your foot is in a flat band like me, you'll probably want to keep it a little bit flexed to keep that tension. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Good, both legs up to tabletop, adjust the tension, roll your head, neck, and shoulders on the ground, and then we take a big breath up and overhead again. Inhale, length, exhale, roll up. Keep space between your chin and your chest. Eyes are gonna look between the knees or down towards the tummy. We relax our elbow down by our side. We keep the tension on the band, single leg stretch. We find a target across the wall, and we find a target across the wall. So your leg that's free feels a whole lot different than the one in the band. We're still going to add that nice little bit of precision. Find your big toe target on that bullseye for both toes. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Both knees into tabletop. Take a little breather if head, neck, and shoulders are feeling tired. And then when you're ready, inhale length, exhale roll up. Create space. Keep your banded foot where it is. Extend your non-working one on a diagonal. Coming into a little modified crisscross. Elbow towards the knee and open to the side. Crisscross, elbow to knee, open to the side. If your extended leg feels a little bit funky for low back, we can bend it or we can put the foot on the floor. Last few, let's aim shoulder up to the knee. Shoulder up to the knee. 2 more. 1 last, good. Supporting leg to the floor, banded foot up to the ceiling, coming in to climb a tree. Fun one, tough one, but it's great. So we've got some tension on the band. Make sure your band is secure around the foot. Have a big inhale with that non-banded arm. On your exhale, rolling up, grab hold of the band, work your way up, use the band for assistance and resistance. Climb, climb, climb up, and then climb, climb, climb down. Once you find the floor, big breath, we take our arm overhead, and we exhale, roll up, roll, 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 and hand over hand to come down. Last one, big breath, and exhale, roll. Now, this is tricky, but have fun with it because it helps us build a whole lot of deep core stability. And good job. Bring that knee in, remove the band, lift your hips to realign your spine, and then go ahead and place it over that second foot. So we're gonna take our time to feel nice and stable with our band. So our foot feels safe, so we don't have any snappiness. Again, if you have handled tubing, you're just gonna switch the handle, choke up on the band, make it as tense as you would like, and then relax your elbow by your side. Non-working foot can be there to begin with. And if low spine feels okay, we take the leg out. Here's our circles. We're gonna circle the leg across the body, down and around, zip up to the top of the clock. Inhale down, exhale zip. Inhale down, circle. Exhale, find the top of your clock. Last one, make it precise, doesn't matter how big it is. Reset, stable core, stable hips, out to the side. We inhale down and around. Exhale, zip it up to 12 o'clock. 3 more times, inhale. Exhale, zip. We've got 2 more, stable, stable, strong core. And again, that extended leg doesn't have to be extended, it can be bent, that's fine. Coming all the way back up to the top. Bring that non-working leg up into tabletop, exhale. Feel stable in the core. And we're coming into those bicycles again. So we're gonna send the leg out and bicycle through. We've got tension on the band. Practice the angle of the legs that feels best for low spine. And then when you're ready, take your big inhale up and overhead and exhale, curl up. Eyes are looking between the knees or down towards the tummy, keeping space between the chin and your chest. 3 more. 2 more, really work the resistance in both directions. And here's our last one. Good, both legs up to tabletop, relax, head, neck, and shoulders back down. Exhale, secure in through your hips, in through low tummy. Big inhale, we take our arms up and overhead. Exhale, roll up, single leg stretch. We reach out and find the bullseye across the room, and then we switch. Point the toe across the room, and switch. Point and reach, point and reach. Find length in the leg. The angle of the leg is determined by how happy our low spine is. Make sure it's happy. If it's feeling a little bit uncomfortable, you just aim the legs a little bit higher. Single leg stretch for 3, and 2, and last one. Supported leg comes onto the floor, banded leg stays where it is. Give your head, neck, and shoulder a nice little release, and then we bend that leg into tabletop. Big breath, up and overhead. Exhale, roll up, extend your non-working leg out, see how it feels, cross over, elbow to knee, and then open up. Elbow to knee, and open. Elbow to knee. That extended leg can be bent. It can be on the floor. Last 4, take shoulder up to the knee, making it a little bit bigger. We're thinking lift more so than cross. Shoulder to knee lift. We've got 1 more. Can we do it? Yep. Last one. Good. Head, neck, and shoulders have a break. Supporting leg to the floor. Banded foot up to the ceiling. Big breath. Climb a tree this side. Ooh, side to side. It's gonna be different. I know this is my wacky one. Here we go. Climbing. Ooh. Oh, not so graceful. Interesting, isn't it? One side might like this a little bit more than the other. Maybe both sides are grumpy. Either way, just have fun with it because it's kind of wacky, isn't it? Up and overhead on your in-breath. Exhale, scoop tummy, use your strength. Ooh, can we get there, can we get there? Yes, awesome. Hand over hand, we come down. Both knees into chest. Use the band if you like. Rock left and right. Look left and right, release neck tension. And we're gonna take this rocking in the other plane of motion. Remove the band off to the side, hands behind the knees. On your next inhale, think length and keeping space from ears to shoulders. On your exhale, start rocking and rolling like a little ball for 3. And 2, scoop the tummy. And 1 last. Coming all the way up to a seated position, which is gonna get us upright to finish up. Okay, grab your band. A little bit of balance work thrown in here. Right foot is gonna stomp on the band. Right hand is gonna hold the band. First couple side lunges are always testers. Hand on hip, step out towards your left, side lunge, bum back, knee in line with toe, and then tiptoe. Step it out, tiptoe. Step it out, find your knee high, find balance. Step it out, find balance. So the band, resistance and assistance. Standing core, sneaky. Lifting up in the knee. Last one. Step out, stay out, adjust, happy knee, bum back, support yourself here. Take your palm, face it forward, adjust the tension. First few are always testers, palm faces forward, tuck your elbow, cross body bicep curl. Curl it in, release it down. Shoulders stay square to the room. In other words, we're not twisting and curling. Shoulder and down. Curl and release. Curl and release. Last one. Leg lift, push off. Find your toe, leg lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Upper body, lower body, core, balance. I think this is our last one. Let's call it that. Circle that foot around, find 5 toes hooked under. Pull up in the tummy, soften into your standing knee, hinge forward into a single leg deadlift. Choke up on the band so you feel tension on the way up. Hinge forward, maybe choke up a little bit more if it doesn't feel like you're getting thrown off and wobbly. We want the wobble, we want the balance. Hinging forward, pull up. Keep the tension on the band. That's the work phase of this movement. The tension on the band on the way up. Okay, we got one more. Short and sweet. Hinge forward, stay over. Maybe release some of the tension. Reverse your fly. Palm faces the leg, and then we move out on a slight diagonal. Take the first couple, feel it out. Shoulders stay square to the floor. Nice and straight through that arm. Work those back muscles, work the shoulder muscles. Feeling it in our front leg a little bit. We got 2 more. And we've got one last. Lean forward a smidge, find your big toe, touch to the floor, lift up and tap. Leg lift behind and tap. Lift, tap, lift, tap. 4 more, 3 more, 2, and 1. Good, come up, quick change-a-roo. Take your band, put it onto the left side. Left hand is gonna do the moving, left foot does the stomping. When you're ready, choke up, side lunge right, knee in line with toe, bum goes back. Come back to center, step it out, and in. Step out, find your tiptoe. Here's where we're gonna do our knee drive. Knee lifts, we step it out. Working with this bit of tension adds an extra little element of our standing core. Our core has to work to make sure we don't fall that way, but the tension is gonna add that extra little degree of tippiness. Last one, hold, step out, stay out. Adjust, knee in line with toe, bum goes back, palm faces forward, adjust the tension, cross body bicep up to the shoulder and down. Cross bicep and down. Facing forward, don't let your spine twist. If you have a mirror or something close by, do a little check. 3, 2, and 1. Push off the toes, find your toes, leg lift. 8, 7. Choke up a little. Assistance and resistance. 4 more. And 3. Just 2. Let's circle that foot back and around. Find 5 toes. Spread out for balance. Lift out of the waist. Soften your standing knee. Hinge forward like you're tipping your nose forward and pulling up. Spine stays long. Chest is open. Adjusting the tension so we can feel the wobble. If it's too slack, we're not going to get as much of the benefit. Okay? So yeah, the assistance and resistance factor are there, but we also want the tippy. Tipping over, pull up. Let's do one more. Let's go over and stay over. Adjust the tension, maybe ease off, palm faces the leg. Out we go with our reverse fly. First couple are testers. Ease off or choke up depending on how much resistance you've got in your band. Working those good shoulder stabilizer muscles, postural muscles, back strengthening for 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Lean forward a smidge, find your tiptoe, lift, tap. Keep tension on the band, tap, up, down, straight leg, light tap. 4 more, 3, 2, last one, good. Remove the band, come into a single fold, which means we're gonna have to gather up the ends so they don't bonk us again. If you've got handled tubing, you can just wrap it around. Feet are parallel, roll those shoulders up, back and down, just like we practiced. Drop them down to the shoulder girdle, palms face down, rhomboid squeeze. Pull, release, pull, release. Shoulders down. Pull, and pull like you got a pencil between your shoulder blades. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Shift your weight over towards the right foot. Release the tension. Tiptoe touch, lift, extend, bend, tap. Lift, extend, bend, tap. 2 more, up, forward, in, down. Last 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift up, extend, stay out, lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Second set, we're gonna do something a bit different. So we started with rhomboid squeeze. Now bend the elbows. You may have to ease off a little bit of tension for this extra. I'll turn sideways, elbows are bent. We punch to the sidewalls, we bend the elbows. Movement is from the elbows. Punch the walls, bend, punch, bend. Out and in, out, in. 3 more and in, 2 more. Balance work coming out onto that left side. Roll your hands a little bit more forward, or sorry, a little bit closer together so they're in line with the shoulders. Shift your weight over that left side. Tiptoe, lift, reach, bend, tap. Pull up in the waist. That's gonna help with balance. If you feel tippy, use the band for resistance and assistance. Pull the band, it's magic, it helps balance us. Last one, we stay out, little lifts. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're done. Good job. Take your feet out really wide. Let's finish with a nice shoulder roll. Finishing with those great big circles again. Big breath, lift, eyes come up. Exhale, round the spine, bend the knees, tuck the hips, and roll back up. Let me turn to the side. We're gonna have a nice big open chest, back bend here. Let your front side peel right open. Breath in there, and then exhale. Round the spine, scoop the tummy, tuck the hips, bend the knees. Next time we come up, we're gonna pause at the top here. Exhale, take ribs and hips, pull them together, then add the back bend and feel the strength on your front side. Very different than that last back bend. Round the circle around again. Come back up, exhale. Lean back, feel your strength, then come back through center and then roll the band down past your body. Release the band on the floor, heel toe in so feet are underneath hips. Hang here for a moment. Let everything be really soft and mushy, nice and relaxed, head's heavy. Take your body weight, put it into your heels, start straightening the legs, and like you're rolling yourself up through a tiny tube. Take your time to roll up to nice, tall, open posture. Nice work. Short and sweet, 25 minutes in and out. You got balance, you got upper body, lower body, core, and we got to climb 2 trees. Good job.